Hello my gorgeous ones, welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love affordable fashion and beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe and be a friend. And you guys, today I have yet another Bath and Bodyworks haul. This one was kind of unintentional, but I went in there when they were having their $4.95 on all of their body sprays, and so I bought a ton because here lately I've been really back into fragrance, and I want to start layering my fragrances more. That's the main reason why I went so crazy and bought so many, because I want to make different combinations. I want to layer them with more expensive perfumes, see what I can come up with. So if you just want to see what I got, hear about the notes, get some ideas for ones that you may like yourselves, keep on watching. Okay, so I will say originally I went in there to do a little exchange because I had two candles that were sent to me that I had ordered that were overfilled. So occasionally you will get a candle in that when you open it, the wax is above the wicks, so you can't really use it. And you can take them back, exchange it. They're really cool about it there. So I got the Perfect Autumn. And I know I loved this one last year. This one has fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, rich clove, and it is very spicy apple. So, I mean, it really is the perfect autumn candle. That's why it's called that. Now, I also had to pick this up. I was so excited because I originally ordered this online with my last haul and then paid for it and everything, and then they sent saying they couldn't send it, that it was sold out, and yet it was still on the site and then it was in the store. So I don't know what that's all about, but I finally got it. This is my Snake and Rose candle holder. I love this, so cool. And I had a 20% off coupon. This is $19.95, so really I got it for $16, which I think is pretty good for this, honestly. I think this is like a cool decoration to have, even if you don't have a candle in it. You could just set it like this. So happy that I found that in the store. And the other candle that I got is Cranberry Woods. I loved this one last year as well. This has tart cranberry, cinnamon bark, forest cedar, golden amber. Really pretty. This is spicy, kind of piney smelling. Smell a little bit of that cedar, and then it has a slight cut of something fresh and bright and fruity, which is that cranberry, but it's really subtle. So it's really well balanced if you don't like too fruity. And then the last candle, I actually got this because they were having a $10 off 3 wicks. This is Pumpkin Bonfire. I love this one. This is white pumpkin, a bundle of clove buds, glowing embers. And this is smoky. The pumpkin's really subtle. It's just spicy and smoky. Love it. All right, now for the actual sprays. So I got 9 of them. I know that's a lot. They were $4.95, and then I had the 20% off coupon on top, so it was such a good deal. This is one of my favorites. This is Ivory Cashmere. It is Fresh Lakeside Air, Silver Musk, and White Amber. This is really pretty. You definitely smell that musk in it. The amber is soft. It feels like a cold amber. I know that's weird because amber is usually a very warm scent. Maybe that's the, was it silver amber? What does it say? Silver musk, white amber. So maybe golden amber is warm and white amber is cooler. But yeah, it's just very fresh, very crisp. So I really like that one. And I actually did layer that with a niche fragrance that I have that is kind of like a woody unisex. And I think they go so beautifully together. This is In the Stars. This has always been one of my favorite fragrances. I really love burning this as a candle in my room, but I got it in the spray. And this is Starflower, Sandalwood Musk, Sugared Tangelo, and White Agarwood, and Radiant Amber. So this one's extremely feminine, and it is sweet. But that amber in this one is warmer. if you don't understand the difference between like a cool scent and a warm scent, I mean, it takes a while to figure that out. Like same thing with makeup. People that are novices as makeup, they're like, well, I don't understand between like cool tones and warm tones. Once you dabble in it more, you start to like as soon as you smell it or as soon as you see it, you know it. But yeah, this one is just sexy, sensual, really, really pretty. And I thought this would be pretty to layer with like vanilla fragrances I have. Like I think this would go well with Cloud by Ariana Grande. Now this is Together Weather. So this is Blushing Breeze, Sugared Cardamom, and Soft Cedar. So this is, okay, this is cozy. And it is sweet. Like when you hear cedar, sometimes like you think it's going to be a little bit more like woodsy smelling or like unisex. But I think that sugared cardamom in here makes it sweeter for sure. I could see this going really well with something that is woodsy and smoky though. I think that would cut the sweetness, or this would add a little sweetness to the smoky perfume. So that's probably what I will try to layer with that. Now we have Fall in Bloom. So this is Juicy Plum, Wild Blooms, and Velvet Moss. So I don't always love fruity. It has to be the right fruity. And I tend to like plum, I like orange, I like citrus when it comes to fruits in my fragrances. So this one, the plum, you definitely get the plum in it. Then you get, let's see, Wild Blooms, Velvet Moss. Honestly, I don't smell a lot of that mossy scent because moss can kind of make it smell more earthy. This has a lot more of the plum in it. So I think if you did layer this with something that's greener and earthy, then maybe it would bring out that moss in here and then kind of cut it with that plum. Now we have Underwater Oasis. So this is an aquatic scent. This is Sparkling Bergamot, Jasmine, and Blue Musk. So this is going to be a cooler scent. Yes, very aquatic smelling to me. I really like this one. It's bright, aquatic, and it almost has, I mean, you can definitely smell a little bit of that floral with the jasmine. The bergamot is very subtle in this, but it does have like this tingliness to the scent. So it's almost like, I get it that it says sparkling bergamot because you kind of get this like bubbliness from this fragrance. So yeah, what would I pair this with? I think this would be pretty with some sort of vanilla. Maybe even a little bit more florals with this, like a tuberose, I think would be really pretty with this as well. Then it would feel kind of like Hawaii. That's what this would remind me of. It's like oceany, aquatic, and then you bring in like a tuberose that's a flower that you would smell, that smell in Hawaii. So that's what I would mix that with. Now we have, this is one of my favorites. This is Midnight Spell. I've been spraying this like crazy in the evenings before I go to bed. And this is Mystic Air, Moonlit Woods, and Crystal Amber. This is like a sexy, kind of darker, almost, let's see. You do get that woods, but it's got like a sensualness to it. It's really, really pretty. This is pretty feminine, even though you hear woods in it. And the amber, I think, really, yeah, rounds it out. There's something in it. It's named really well that this is a midnight spell because this just says nighttime to me. That's why I've been wearing it before I go to bed. It's like when it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed. I was like, I just want to kind of just like sink into my sheets and feel just kind of like sexy, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's really, really pretty. I really like this. I think this would pair beautifully with a lot of things. A lot of my niche fragrances, I think this would go well because I think this is pretty like layered well and sophisticated for a Bath and Body Works scent. Then we have Sweater Weather. So this is Sunkissed Apple, Autumn Leaves, and Orchard Wood. So this is definitely a fall fragrance. You absolutely get the apple in it. But you know, you get the apple right away, but once it kind of dries down, you have more of like a woodsy scent, but it's not like spicy. Like I don't smell this and think like apple orchard necessarily. It's cozy and more, it's just like it's a bright cozy instead of like a warm cozy. Yeah. I like this one. I don't know if it's my favorite out of all of them, and I'm not usually an apple girl necessarily with my fragrances, but I think if you put something a little bit more woodsy and smoky with this, I think, because this one isn't as, like the Midnight Spell one was kind of more nuanced and seems kind of like, ooh, what is that? This is just kind of like, oh, it's a Bath and Bodyworks apple scent. But yeah, I think if you paired it with something smoky, woodsy, unisex, I think that would be really pretty. Then we have 1,000 Wishes. Again, this has always been one of my favorites for like lotion and candles. This is Pink Prosecco Sparkling Kinks. What? I don't know what that is. Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, Amaretto Cream. This one is definitely a sweet one. This is definitely a girly scent. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's that Prosecco in it. Yeah, this one's really fun. I think this one is fun and flirty. I think this is good for like a girls' night. You go out and you just want to smell good. I think if you pair this with like the Bum Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro, or like even Cloud by Ariana Grande, and you just went for it with the girly scent with this, you just would smell extra sweet and just, I think that would be really, really nice. And then the last one, I really love this one. This is Dream Bright, and you've got these little diamonds on here. I love this packaging. This is Sapphire Berries, Night Blooming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. So, yeah, this one, it is like a berry vanilla, but a little bit more of a, like a true perfume scent. So like a lot of times if you put a berry and vanilla in a body spray, it just smells very, just one note, even though it's two notes, just put two notes together and that's it. But like this feels more layered. This feels more like if it was in an actual perfume bottle and it was a perfume and not a body spray, that I think it would sell well. So I think what I would pair with this one, gosh, what would I want to pair with this? I think I'd want to put something woodsy with this one too, because it kind of leans, like it's sweet, but then there's something in it that's like more grounded. And I think if you paired it with a woodsy, it would just be really, really well-rounded. So, oh, and then I got this little hand cream. I just got it in the 1,000 Wishes that I already liked, but it was free with the purchase. So this was actually really cheap, all things considered. I mean, 9 body sprays, 3 candles, well, 2 were exchanges. The candle holder and the hand cream was $80. I think that's actually a really, really good deal. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this gives you an idea of like maybe dabbling in some layering and what you could possibly layer fragrances with. You guys let me know if you like these type of videos. Let me know if you're liking the fragrance content, because even if you don't, I'm probably going to do it because I really enjoy doing it, and I'm kind of more into that right now. Like I'm more excited, and I actually have a ton of fragrances that I have gotten in the past, really in 2023. And I'd love to do more reviews on those. And I have several on the way as well. Some from niche fragrance houses, some that I got from Ulta and Sephora and things like that too. So you guys will have to let me know if you're excited for that content. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.